Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I was thinking about making the journal toppers for this journal. This is the second one of the yellow journal that I'm making, so that flip through one. I got a few pockets in there so far, but I was thinking journal toppers, both sides. Why not? Now, journal toppers, if you've seen my channel for any length of time, are not something, not that I don't like to do, but I don't feel very confident in doing. So I said to myself, well, if you're gonna make one, make two, practice, right? Kind of get a little feel for it. And the ones I've made have always turned out nice, so I'm not sure what my aversion is to it. I mean, mostly though, like a lot of the ones I've been doing lately, especially for the fabric journals, I don't want to put any toppers on there because I just love the fabric. So there's not been really a case to make any for these. And not that I don't like the pattern paper, but I mean, I think there's enough of the maps and everything within here to not feel bad about covering part of this up. So with that said, I found a part of a box. It was like the top part. I cut off one of them, and they were hooked together somehow. I forget how. They might have been like that. And so I cut them apart. So this one I made into a rectangle, but this I thought was kind of interesting. It had the curve already for it, so I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And I did go through my stash, and I did find a couple digitals that I thought would work well. So this one I kind of inked up already, put a little sticker on there and a ticket sticker on there, so I thought that would be great there. And then I have this one postcard because it's like kind of like a travel with the maps. And then the sticker had boats out in the icy ocean, and I thought the blues went great with that. So I was thinking this could be fun on here, yet still leave that kind of hook. So with that said, I'm going to kind of finish, like I said, decorating these. So some of the other things I have pulled is I had this from a long time ago. It is just regular cheesecloth that I dyed with the ink stampers, smooshed it down and made some. And a lot of these colors are great. Like there's yellows and blues. I don't know about the green so much. I did put green in there, but lots of yellows and blues. I thought this could be fun. I've got this. This was supposed to be a wraparound page, but I realized when I had done the rub-on, I put this Y backwards for some reason. Or not backwards, but sideways. So it would look weird on a page facing that way. So what I'm thinking of doing is making these into two separate pieces. I don't know if they're going to go on here, but this way that Y can face the right direction. And I might cut this down a little bit more, but this has the yellow and blue, which I think is perfect for this. I'll cut it later in case I want to keep it longer for some reason, wrap it around something. But I have those, and I've got this, I'm going to say construction tape, but it's not, it's masking tape that I kind of rediscovered again to maybe use some of that. And I've got some of my digital, so, oh, and some of my pre-made tickets from the strips. So I pulled a few things, and I was even thinking maybe that could go on somewhere. So with that said, let's start with this one. I don't know why, I just feel like it, but I'm thinking Lincoln, that it'd be fun to put the yellow one up there. I think that might be look cuter on that one. I don't know if I'm going to put this one on here. I think the flower is too flowery. I think this might be better in the other journal, even color-wise. Yeah, so I might just save that. So maybe we'll put that on there. We'll see how that goes. I do have a ticket on here already, so I don't even know if I need anything much more than that. I found him on the ground, a Tim Holtz person, little kid traveling. I don't know. I just not sure about that. Oh, and I also have these that I got recently, and I thought I pulled one out. I did. That might work. These are, I showed them on my last video. They're very cool. They're like chipboard stickers. I found them. Link is in the description. They're chipboards label stickers. But I thought this could be interesting. on here. Still think I need, all right, so this might have to be attached to that with something, especially since it's bigger. So let's find something to attach that with. All right, so I do have limey green, I think that's too bright, and I do have the yellow, and I do have this kind of blue. That could be kind of fun. It's a little darker than I would have thought or liked. Ooh, what about one of these stars? Ooh, I like that. Let's go with that. I think last time I showed these, I said, oh, I should probably try to do something with the stars. Yeah, that could be kind of fun. It looks kind of like westerny with the finish on there. All right, so I'm gonna, this is a sticker. I think I'm gonna leave it loose. I don't think I'm gonna put the sticker. I don't think I'm gonna take the paper off. I think it'll be okay. All right, let's, all right, kind of make, I put a little pokey hole just so where I want it to go, and I'm gonna put a little hole in there. If I can see it. I need a pen. There we go. Ah, now I get it. I've come to the conclusion that putting a hole into this is much better than just poking with the poker, because the hole gets rid of the paper and it's easier to punch around it. When you do the pokey hole, it leaves the paper there and it makes it a little harder for the eyelet to close around the paper. All right, this is going to be the eyelet stem. Is a little short, but it worked, and it worked. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Different. Okay. All right, so if I put that there and glue that down on top of that, that could be enough, right? I think that could be enough. Let's go for it. All right, I did put my Fabri-Tac to the side. I thought it would be a little bit better, a little bit bigger, a little thicker. I'm trying to add maybe our glitter glue or definitely the glue stick. But of course, I've been having issues with this, but I think it should be okay. And put some on the back here. Okay, well, I hope your day is going well. I kind of just jumped into this. I got a little later start than I would have liked today. Decided I needed to do laundry this morning. You know, you start running out of things, you go, I probably should do some laundry. Okay. All right, give it a little bit of a extra push. One thing I did forget to mention is I did round the corners a little bit. They were more square to start, and I did round them a bit just to soften the edge. I tried to use my huge cutter, and it worked for a bit. I was able to squish down some of it didn't, and I had to finish cutting it, but it did work a little bit. Yeah, that's cute. All right, we're gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna make the second one, and then we'll figure out which side of the journal that should go on. All right, so if I put this on here, like I said, I was thinking about adding this. But it's really not going to get seen because this postcard is the whole width of this board. So I think we'll just save that for something else. All right, do I want yellow on this one too? Get untangled. I like the yellow one too. It really likes to stick to my fingers. All right, let's give that a bit of a fluffing and see if that will work. All right, we're gonna even make this a little shorter. It's definitely hard to rip tiny little pieces, but it's doable. You can do it. All right, so this one could definitely put that ticket on there that says London. That would be fun. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's go with that. All right, let's glue this up here. Squish it down. All right, and all right, I'm going to attach this on here before I attach the whole thing. I want to be able to push it down. And can't push it down as easily when you're pushing it on there. You know what I mean? All right, let's add this to there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll just put this on there and then we will see how they look on the top of each side of the journal. See if I need to add anything else to these. And if they look good, we'll attach them to the journal. Now I did do a little prep before this, you know, finding the stickers and finding which items I wanted to use. So it not taking as long, like in my head that it like should take or does take or whatever you want to call it, which it really didn't. I don't know if I should put that up higher, something up there. I can't even imagine what I could put up there, but I have a ticket there already. I think it'll be okay. Probably should have put the fluff over there, but that's all right. Okay. All right, let's close this glue and see what we got. There were tiny little labels. I don't know if maybe I didn't pull those out. Yeah, I think I'm just putting something up there to put. I don't think it really makes it. I don't think it really makes it do anything necessarily. See, if I wouldn't put the Y there, maybe that would have made a little bit more sense, but okay. I'm not going to harp on it. If anyone has any thoughts that I can add something later, I would appreciate it. Yeah, okay, let's grab the journal. All right, is there a way to look at both of these? Oh, there is a way to look at both sides. Okay, so I've got that one. Might be interesting to glue this down on 3 sides and make it a pocket too. You know, since it's a travel journal, you put something in there. Oh, I think I like that better. This has squares, everything, and this is just kind of random. This has more of the yellow and blue showing, right? I mean, I don't mind that there, but I think I like that better. All right, so I will center that one up a little higher, and I'll put this one down lower. So like I said, it could be some sort of pocket. I think it could be, I think it'll stand up, right? All right, so we're gonna see if we can put some Fabri-Tac on here, just get a little thicker, and I think I'm gonna put some our glitter glue on here also as like a double whammy. So probably if I had some of that, let's say painter's tape, but not painter's tape, that score tape people use in scrapbooking, that might have been a good option. All right, try to center it a little bit. I'm trying to move this because I got that piece of fabric sticking out. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'm not gonna put anything in there for a while though to make sure it really does stick, but I think that's gonna work. All right, lay that down, and then I think this will be good with just some Fabri-Tac, as long as I can get it out of the bottle. Might have to add some more acetone to it. I did that before, and I don't know, it seemed to, like I think I said this before, it seemed to make it thicker. All right, we're just gonna 4-corner this just to give it a bit more grip. Okay, so what I say, up a little higher. All right, looks pretty straight to me. All right, we'll hold this for a second, and I think we might have actually done it. We might have done it. I'm so excited. Okay, I don't know why. I really should get a little bit less fearful of doing toppers. I don't know, what do you think? He's okay? Any ideas of what I should have added or subtracted, or something I could have done different? I didn't want to put any lace on there just because I didn't think lace, it didn't feel like a lacy kind of a journal. Like I said, this is the only thing that I could have possibly added him to. I'm a little traveling boy. I think I might add him. His feet hanging off the bottom. I think I will. I'm going to add him. I'm going to add him. Probably don't have to put anything down by his feet. His feet are hanging off the edge. But actually, I probably get his feet attached to the cardboard. Yeah, still see that? He's hanging out on top of the compass. He's a traveling man. He's a traveling boy. I like it. Okay. Why not? All right. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. All right, so we've got that. And then we've got that side. And somewhere I've got the journal cards. Not like I said, not that we put a journal card in there, but it would be a place to be able to put some sort of accessory. A map, a travel. I like it. Yeah. I also have those. I have these invoice things that are, I put them in journal pages sometimes, but this could be like an extra journaling spot. Yeah, something like that. I like it. I like it a lot. And when I go through my cards, I'll have to figure out if there's some, like I said, some more that look more travel-y that need to go in here. But I think that'll work for now. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call this video done because I love it. And I'm going to step back and admire it. And get ready to start putting the journal cards in this and the other one. All right, well, that's going to be it for my journal topper extravaganza. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, a thumbs up would be awesome. And again, if you have any thoughts on something I could add to it, a little bit different, or thoughts and ideas, I'd love to hear it, because I am definitely a newbie at doing these. All right, that's it for me. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.